We're here to announce the next phase in continuing to mature our information security program at JW Aluminum. And we thought it'd be more engaging to do a video instead of just sending out an email blast, because, you know, I get the feeling that people don't always read the emails that we send out from IT communications. So we're going to announce some policies that help safeguard not only our company information, but also our personal information. And we just want to spend a few minutes to talk about these policies that are coming and some 5 cybersecurity topics that everybody really should be familiar with.
These updates to our information security program include new policies on acceptable use, security awareness, passwords, email and internet usage, bring your own device, and maintaining a clean desk. Each policy is designed to strengthen our defenses and cultivate a culture of security awareness.
Jerry, can you tell us more about these new policies?
Absolutely. The acceptable use policy outlines the proper use of company resources, including computers, networks, and data. The security awareness policy aims to educate our teammates on potential security risks and best practices to mitigate them. The password policy establishes guidelines to strong passwords and managing them securely.
The email policy sets standards for professional communication and helps prevent sensitive information from being compromised. The Bring Your Own Device, or BYOD policy, ensures that personal devices used for work purposes meet our security requirements. The Clean Desk policy promotes a tidy and secure workspace, reducing the risk of unauthorized access to confidential information. Lastly, the Internet Usage policy provides guidelines for the appropriate use of the Internet while using company resources, helping to minimize risks associated with online activities.
Let's start with password hygiene. Password hygiene is a practice of creating secure passwords and managing them responsibly to protect your online accounts. You wouldn't use the same key for your house or your car or your office, would you? Well, the same goes for passwords. Just like you have different keys for different locks, you should have unique passwords for each of your accounts. For instance, your Amazon password should be different than your company account password. People should consider using a passphrase. A passphrase is just a sequence of words or other texts used to act as a password instead of normal words. So you want to think of a passphrase as your favorite line from a song, a book, or a movie. It's easier for you to remember, and it's harder for others to guess because it's unique to you. So if you took a memorable sentence like, "I like to go to the movie theater on Saturdays," you can turn that into a complex password using characters, letters, and numbers that looks like this.
Multi-factor authentication is enabled and installed on personal devices used for BYOD to make sure that teammates are only using approved clients to access email, because there's no telling what a third-party email client could capture and send out potentially sensitive information from your email.
Thanks, Daniel. Now, Jerry and Daniel are going to talk to us about social engineering.
Social engineering is when cyber criminals manipulate people to giving out information unknowingly. So it preys on people's desire to want to help when asked for a question. People innocently reveal personal information that threat actors can use to attack them.
You get a phone call and someone picks up the phone and they say, "I'm a customer and I didn't get this coil that I ordered. Can I get a refund? Can I get something?" They're fishing for the information. It's not something that can be avoided by just not going to some website or not talking to people. It comes to you. So it just by having a phone number, just by having an email address, you will be targeted. If you believe that you are the target of social engineering, certainly CSOL contact and report it to your IT team.
So you've opened the email that you think is suspicious. Well, we have the fish alert button, and they use that to report a suspected phishing email. But if you've just opened the email, you haven't done anything wrong. What can happen is you get intrigued by the email and you decide to click a link inside that email. That's when bad things can happen. Just reading an email can't harm you. Yes, the fish is to get you engaged. So here's an email, all right? You open up an email that says, "Hey, I'm from Amazon, and the email says that Amazon processed your order, and it says here's a summary of your order: $9,000 for this item. Did you order this? Well, no, I didn't order that. And so you click here. No, I didn't order that. Oh, well, now it just sent you to a fake web page that says, please sign into your Amazon account. And what do? You're going to put in your real Amazon credentials and go, well, where's this order? Well, they've just captured your login to Amazon. And if you didn't have 2FA enabled, they can now use those credentials, sign into Amazon as you, make purchases with your saved credit card, and send it anywhere in the world.
From a business perspective, you get an email from a purported to be vendor, and they say, we haven't received payment for the past 90 days. You know, without awareness, you know, they're liable to just, you know, fill in those bank details. And now you've got, you know, you're sending payments for which are meant to be to your vendors, but they've been rerouted to, you know, the hacker's bank account.
Falling victim to social engineering can lead to data breaches, can lead to account compromise. For an individual account, it could be a person in finance, and that account has been breached, and now they have access to company banking information. It could be falling victim to a social engineering attack, and suddenly you click the link on that email and you've now downloaded malware into the network, which is then turning into ransomware, which could hold all the company data. For our BYOD policy, your phones and personal devices are connected to our guest network. So it's called VLAN. It's shunted out to the internet and is not able to logically talk to our normal network operations.
And part of it too, with the bring your own device, is to make sure that, one, multi-factor authentication is enabled and installed on personal devices used for BYOD, to make sure that teammates are only using approved clients to access email, because there's no telling what a third-party email client could capture and send out potentially sensitive information from your email. So according to the FBI, between 70 and 90% of successful cybersecurity attacks in 2023 involved some form of social engineering. This is because it's much easier to convince, coerce, or confuse a person than it is a computer.
Here are some real-world examples of social engineering threats made on our teammates.
Everything that we've gone through today has happened to our organization. People have reported these, and because they reported it, they stopped the threat. Our teammates, through their training, they recognize these threats. They've used the Fish Alert, and these exist. They're out there, and they will happen to you in your personal life where you don't have a Fish Alert button. So you kind of need to recognize these examples of social engineering. Another way of attacking people is through cell phone text messages, and the technical term is smishing, but anyway, you also have what's called CEO fraud, and this is a combination attack where the CEO is texting a teammate. And in this particular example, we had somebody who got a text message supposedly from Stan. And of all things, what is it that Stan wanted?
Stan wanted some Apple gift cards before his important meeting was over, so he could use them as gifts.
They want you to go to Walmart, buy the Apple gift card, take the picture of the barcode and send it to them. And so then they take that picture, it's a virtual gift card, and they cache it. So now you're holding a worthless card unbeknownst to you. So you can't return it because it just got spent. That's how the attack works.
Thanks for sharing this great information with us today, guys. Any closing remarks?
So, I mean, we could go on for days about all the different types of social engineering attacks. I mean, what's the important thing that everybody needs to remember?
The important thing that everyone should remember is that the goal of social engineering is for the adversary to manipulate you into taking an action or divulging some information that will make their life easier and therefore your life harder. So we've learned about the importance of recognizing social engineering attempts. Training policies will help us defend against these threats. It is important to remember that information security is a shared responsibility, just like safety. Each of us has a role in keeping our company cyber safe.
By working together, staying informed, and adhering to these policies, we can create a more resilient organization that is well equipped to face the challenges of an ever-evolving threat landscape. To help in staying vigilant, soon you will receive a notification of enrollment in the 2024 Security Awareness campaign from our partner KnowBe4. This will be an interactive video. You can't just click play and walk away for credit. Once you've completed the tasks, your training will be marked complete. Thank you for all your attention and commitment to information security. If you have any questions or concerns, please don't hesitate to reach out.
Thanks for watching, everyone. And remember, don't click on